It's the end of the day. It's time to close up shop. However, something tells you to stay back for a bit. For the next hour or two, you'll be staying after hours. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Double After Hours podcast. Another exciting edition of this podcast. I'm Aaron Gresser. I'm here with Shane Siegel.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going all right. Not too bad. And Brice Guskovic.
Howdy, folks. I'm back.
And you now have a Cade Cunningham jersey.
I do.
How awesome is that?
It fits me nicely. Thank you, Aaron.
Nice. Yeah, no problem.
That's good.
It was funny because I thought it was a large. I really did. I honestly thought it was a large. That has been worn, I kid you not, once, and it was over a hoodie. So
wow. I'm good, bro. I'm set. This looks brand new.
Yeah, no, it is solid. It looks good on you too.
Thank you.
Yeah, it does.
It genuinely fits me really nice, and I'm happy to see that because sometimes
good.
mediums
of course, it's weird.
Yeah, it's bad. Can we also talk about the fact of how it took 4 tries to get the intro started without laughing?
Yeah, I would just break down hysterically.
Yeah, we all did. We wanted to start at like 5:35, and it's 5:45.
Well, actually, we wanted to start it at 5.
Yeah, but we had to eat food because.
Well, no, we got stuck in an hour of traffic. Then had to eat food. Then had to discuss what we were doing. Then had to
laugh. You had to laugh. Yeah.
The laughing section.
But laughing about the Bling Bling King behind me and Uma Thurman, which is apparently really funny for some reason.
It's really funny.
So, but anyways, we are doing something special today, very similar to what we did with $1 Million But this time around, we are playing the worst case scenario. Shane, would you like to tell us all about it?
Well, yes, I will. So, the worst case scenario, it's basically like you're in a situation and you have to choose whether if it's on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being bad, 2 very bad, 3 awful, 4 horrible, 5 the ultimate worst. So the way that we're going to be doing this is that I'm going to be pulling a card. I'll say what the prompt is, and we will say what number we think is actually like on a scale of 1 to 5. And we'll give our reasoning for it. Okay. And we'll just go on from there. So, we all ready?
I am ready. Yeah.
Bryce, you good?
Yes, sir.
Shuffling around your numbers there.
Mm-hmm. We also, before we get started, I just want to give big shout-outs because I know he listens. Dwayne's Rockin' Oldies. The show Future Proofing may not be still on PON, but as of this recording, he is. And he actually gave us a framed picture of the last day on the radio show. And so we have it here. We're going to put it up on our wall, which you all can see when we eventually get a camera. But, as of this recording, we don't have one.
Exactly. So. I think it would be a good idea if we posted this on the social media.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
For sure.
So we'll be getting that up on the wall. But right now, it is in Charlie's spot. Charlie right now is in Yellowstone?
Yellowstone. That's why he's gone fishing.
Yes, he is gone fishing.
We have gone fishing on the mic, which you guys still can't see.
Also, but he's not sleeping with the fishes, thankfully.
No.
He sleeps around with the fishes?
He gets quirky with the fishes.
Man, the cutting room floor is going to love that. Anyways. So, I'm very excited to play this because I know with $1 Million But, that was a fantastic episode. Which I really wish we had more people there for it, but it was really funny.
It was. I think the last one that got us was the sniffing of the arses.
Yeah, there was that. Such a great question.
Yeah, and the one thing that caused everybody to go hysterical was me talking about how you would fly to someone's butt like you're smelling pie.
Like you're smelling the pie, doing the doo-doo-doo.
Oh, Bryce, when you listen to this episode, when it comes out, you're gonna die laughing.
That's great.
Yeah. Future proofing. It's already out.
Yeah.
I love future proofing. It's a lot of fun. But anyways, okay, let's get started.
All right. So gentlemen in the room, and also ladies and gentlemen listening in listener land.
But you can play along too.
Yeah,
you won't be able to talk to us, but you can have fun play along with us.
Exactly. Just play along with your friends and just pause it and then do everything like that. So the first one, ride passenger in the Indy 500. Who would like to go first?
What was it? Ride
passenger in the Indy 500. So you're in the passenger seat of one of the cars in the Indy 500.
I don't think that's that terrible.
That kind of sounds fun, honestly. I mean, granted, race cars don't have a passenger seat.
Right, of course.
But
I didn't think F1s
if
did.
there was one,
F1s don't.
Yeah,
NASCAR doesn't. Indy 500 doesn't
yeah, but
because
like if
they
there's
use
a
it
special
for.
model that will incorporate a passenger.
sidecar.
If it's a sidecar, it's heck no.
Yeah, you're
At
dead.
the sidecar, you're dead.
Yeah, it's over.
That's a 5 right there. Yeah. No, but if it's just like assuming there's some passenger seat, honestly, that sounds fun.
I'd
Yeah.
say it's a 1. I mean, like it's bad because
if there's a crash, that's bad.
Yeah,
but, like,
yeah.
Well,
would say
if there's a crash, it's bad whether you're in it or not.
of course.
But I'm saying a 1. What about you? Bryce? You're saying 1.
Yeah, I'm going.
I forget
1
you guys
on
can't
that.
see it yet.
Yeah. Okay. So we're all saying 1 on this one.
Okay.
Perfect.
Cool.
All right. Card number 2.
Yes.
Living with a sibling who is better than you at everything.
Oh, I'd hate that. And I'm an only child, and I hate that.
Womp womp.
I, as somebody who has a sibling who is better than me at a lot of things, well, granted, it's probably like 50-50.
Okay.
But just the things, it just kind of bugs me when I see him like picking up me better. I'm going to say that's probably a 2. Very bad.
For me, I'd probably say awful because I have 2 older siblings,
Oh.
and so that's like a whole double trouble for me. And my sister recently got married, so that's fun, and she's good at a
How
lot of
dare
things.
she?
How dare she what, get married?
Yeah, because you're not married. That's the joke.
I thought you were gonna say something else after that.
No.
I mean, that would be even worse if you're like single.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
just
No,
watching
that's
everybody-
what-
all your
because-
siblings
here's
just getting married, and then
I mean,
you're
that's
just sitting
pretty
there.
much me. My friends who are like brothers to me, both of them just got married in the past year.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, I mean, congrats to them,
He's living the
but-
reality. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, but I'd say actually more than probably just a 2 because I am the older sibling. So assuming if my little brother just suddenly became better than me at everything, I would be like, well, I can still drive. I'm
Yeah, but he
almost
would-
out of high school,
but he
you know,
would be
whatever.
better.
He's driving like a
He would be
Fisher
better, but he
Price
couldn't
car.
do it legally still. That's my point. Is I'm
Oh,
like, I
okay.
still, since I'm older, I have the one up on most
On-
things still.
On most
Okay.
things.
At least
That's
for the
valid.
next 4 or 5-ish years, you know.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's just about time. So I'm saying. So you're saying
I'm
2.
saying 2.
I'm saying 3.
I'm gonna go with 2 because it would kind of make me listen, I'm an only child, but you know, I've had this joke for many years that I'm the only child and I'm still not the favorite. That's a fun one. That's a fun one.
Ouch.
Yeah. But if I did have a sibling that was like better at everything, it would be like not super irritating. It would be irritating sometimes, sure, but I don't think it would be like the end of the world. And it's not a 3. That's a 2. So that's what I'm going with.
Okay, that's valid. All right. Worst case scenario.
Yes.
Tied up and tickled for 10 minutes.
That's kinky.
Bryce, are you into some weird tickling fetish?
I'm certainly not. That's why I'm voting that like a 2 or
One of
3.
your friends could be.
So, anyways, about that new co-host.
Are we putting out the application right now?
Yes.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Your chance to replace Shane Siegel
Okay,
on the
no.
Double After Hours podcast.
Yeah.
That will
Breaking
never happen.
news.
That will never happen. But this one, I don't know what to say. What do you guys think?
You know what? I think so is it just one time?
I think no. It's just I'd say one time.
Just
like
a
it's
one
only
ti-
one
this is just a
time.
one-time
You're tied
thing.
up and tickled for 10 minutes.
3. I would hate that.
I'd say
Yeah.
4.
I was gonna say 4.
Well, it also depends on where you would be tickled. Like if it's like armpits, you'd probably be fine. But if it's like at the bottom of your feet, then that's game over.
Yeah.
I'm swinging, dude. The moment I get up from that 10 minutes, I'm swinging on everybody.
Bro's about to throw hands. Nah, he's throwing the chair.
In a $1 Million Spot, we had a question. It was about starting a riot. It was like $1 million, but like everyone around you'd have to like randomly start a riot.
I forgot what the
I would have to start one or I'd have to face one.
You just start
start
one.
one.
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
It's like you're in public. So like if you're in a public setting, you have to start up a riot.
Oh yeah.
That would be fun though.
That would be fun.
Does the riot have to succeed?
No, it just
No, you just have to start a riot.
Oh, easy.
okay.
yeah.
So you're saying 3, 4, and
4.
4.
Yep.
All right.
Interesting.
Yep, and that's good. So next card this says, be the only person in the world to see ghosts. At that point, people would just think you're going crazy.
Yeah, they would.
Honestly, that's a 1 because, like, even if I see him, it doesn't mean that I have to like share it with people. Like, dude, there's a ghost out there. It's like, oh, hey, there's another.
You're
ghost.
like that one. You're like Norman from Paranorman, that one stop motion movie.
I was actually, fun fact, I was not allowed to see that when I was a kid.
Really?
I've seen it since.
My grandma.
Hi, Mom.
I mean, my mom, my grandma, and I.
Yeah.
Years ago, we got to the movie theater and we
Theatrical release?
Yeah, the theatrical release.
Was that the one? The stop motion. I know you said it's stop motion, but is that the one where it's like the kid's dog dies?
Well, the dog's dead, but,
yeah.
but the kid can see ghosts from the past, and then it's like Night of the Living Dead.
Doesn't he have like an older brother or two?
He does have
I haven't
an
seen that movie in a
older
while.
sister.
Older
who's
sister.
in love
yeah.
with the jock whose body
Yes,
is
that's
built
right.
so. I don't even know how to explain it. It's so like he just like
Disproportionate.
Disproportionate. There you go. His body's big, but his legs are like super tiny, like sticks. You could
That's
break
awesome.
them easily.
Wow.
Just like, oh, you want to go for a fight? Just take a metal pipe. Bam, knee's gone.
That got violent very quickly.
Can we clip that? Bam!
That's a new sound effect.
I can't replicate that.
Wait,
guttural.
that would be fun if that's a sound effect on this board. That would be
yeah.
great. But I'm saying, being this, I think it would be awful. I mean, it would be cool. So I'm saying it's a 3, but it would be cool to talk to the ghosts and understand what they went through in their lifetime. But if you're doing this in a public setting, people will still think you're going crazy.
It's all fun and games, so you walk through like a prison or something.
Right. But do they like harass you? Do they like... So is it just like...
I guess it's up to whatever
up to
your
the
interpretation is.
Okay.
To the ghost.
It's up to
Yeah,
the
it's up to
ghost.
the
Are they
ghost,
gonna-
whether the ghost wants to make you upset or not.
Do they choose violence today?
I'll choose violence too, bro. I'm calling the local priest.
Oh, man.
Be gone, spirits!
I don't know. Like, I think if as long as you, like you said, as long as you don't share that around, you should be fine.
Yeah.
If you do it in private, then that's totally fine. So I'm saying it's a 3.
In private. Oh.
Getting freaky with the ghosts. How's this for mysterious and spooky?
It's covered in green goo.
No. And the
That's
slime will ooze from the walls. Oh, wait. They always do that.
Ectoplasm.
Yeah, there you go.
Bryce, what do you say?
Oh, that's a 1, maybe a 2, but I'd still vote 1. Like I just
Yeah.
kind of walk around and be like, "Yo, what's good, gang?"
That's understandable.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. I'm
Plus,
going-
Halloween would be the coolest holiday.
Yes, it would.
Oh, that would be fun.
Like call all your ghost homies and be like, "Yo, let's binge this movie." It's
Bring
called
up
Ghostbusters.
Our previous
Yeah, there you go.
ancestors. Now, yeah, I'm actually thinking about it. I'm going with 2 now. I'm actually changing my mind. So
Oh,
I think it would be fun, just as long as you don't say it in public. Except
Yeah.
for
Actually,
Halloween.
wait, hold on.
What?
There are benefits to that. Like, you say you walk to like your loved one's grave and you just kind of sit there,
And
it's like they're not gone at all.
Yeah,
Like,
that's-
that. There are perks
Yeah, they're
to
still
this. So
there.
even if you could
Like
get
in-
harassed by some ghosts, I could still go visit. Some
My
loved
grandparents.
one. I could go visit George Washington.
Yeah.
The wisdom you could attain and then therefore market and sell.
And even like...
You would be rich.
Even like those people that like died with like they kept secrets or something. You could go up to them and be like, "Hey, what's that secret you were keeping there, bud?
Yeah. It's
Let me know."
Yeah, so I read in your journal that you never told anybody a secret about a certain person in the town. Would you mind explaining that to me real quick? And they just
Yeah.
give you the answer.
Yeah.
And it would be fun, though.
Go write songs with Kurt Cobain.
You could find Jimmy
Yeah.
Hoffa. You could find where he went. Where'd he go, dude?
Where'd it go?
Where'd
Get
it go?
Get Jimmy Buffett
Jimmy
to
Hoffa-
play another concert.
Jimmy Hoffa's missing. What do you mean he's missing? Where'd he go?
All right, now we're going to the other deck for the next cards.
Oh, okay.
We're doing Stuck in an Avalanche.
That's a 4. Okay, wait. Define stuck in an avalanche.
Like,
Do you mean like
you're skiing and there's suddenly an avalanche and it just topples over you and you're just stuck there. Like you
that's
can't
a
move.
5?
That's a 5 immediately.
Oh, I'm saying a 5 too. At that point, I'm just ripping out something. And I'm just like, all right, goodbye. I'm out. I
yeah,
ain't.
because Avalanche. That's that.
You're basically-
Unless you have a crew that's like,
But if you're alone,
Right, if you're
then it's
alone-
a 5. Then you're screwed.
if you
I'd
can't
say
call anybody.
either way, it's a 5 because that's still going to be traumatic, even if it takes them 5 minutes to get into the snow and to rescue you.
Right.
Assuming the crew is there and ready to
course.
go somehow.
And
You're,
also
you're
think about-
talking hours in the cold, likely if you're not already dead in a near-death experience.
But if you
Yeah.
don't
you-
have,
you're gonna get hit by a bunch of ice and a bunch of shards of like
Right, it's
other like
over.
rocks and stuff with that avalanche. You're cooked.
like tree branches too.
Oh yeah, no, you're cooked. That's
There's
a
a chan-
5 either way.
I'm definitely saying 5.
5.
So it's a
Yeah.
unanimous 5.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, next one. Ski without poles down a triple black diamond.
What's a triple black diamond?
So,
for the
have
kid
you-
who's never
Yeah,
knows
same
anything about
here.
skiing.
Oh, you guys. Oh, okay. So black
Yeah.
diamonds are usually the hardest mountains you can go down, and a
Oh.
triple black diamond is like you're skiing like in like the Himalaya. Like if you're skiing in the Himalayas, for an example.
Yeah.
And like you go off a cliff, and the drop is like 200 feet down, 200 feet or more.
Oh,
And you don't have any poles to help
What do
keep you
poles
balanced.
do? What do poles do?
it's the
They help keep you balanced and,
Those
make,
things.
and help accelerate your speed.
okay.
So I'm saying
So you're just basically
Dying.
You're basically snowboarding, but like not
You're snowboarding on
with
hard mode.
skis.
Yeah. expert.
Impossible difficulty. No man has ever done that before.
like a
0.1% people are in this achievement.
Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today. Welcome back to the Double After Ski podcast.
Oh yeah.
Quick synopsis.
Double Afterlife podcast.
Double afterlife.
Hey,
It's
listen.
actually a good one.
Listen, if we can talk to ghosts,
About to
that'd be
say
fine.
that perk of talking to ghosts is gonna come in handy.
Keep the podcast going.
We just go to the cemetery. All right, welcome back to the Double Afterlife podcast.
Today we're talking with Edna. Hey Edna, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good, Sonny. That's Alfred, not Edna.
Oh, right. Okay. So,
Oh, man.
Bryce, you're saying 4.
Yeah.
I'm saying it would also be a 4 because you can't just control your speed. You're just stuck going at a certain pace, and if you get stuck in an area, you can't get yourself out of it, you know?
Honestly, at that point, I would say like the odds are, especially with me as an inexperienced skier, I'm gonna die anyways.
Right.
So once I hit that cliff, I'm just gonna start spinning and doing tricks, and then I'm gonna end up dying either way.
Yeah.
That's-
if you're gonna go out, just go out with a bang.
Exactly. The way to do it. Aaron, what do you say?
You know, I'm gonna. I wish we had 4.5. I wish we had 0.5s in here because that's kind of what I was wanting to go for.
That's valid.
Because yeah, that's a bad situation to be in for sure. But
But at least isn't miserable like the avalanche.
right, and it's not.
There's a chance of you dying.
There's a chance of dying, yes, but there's also a chance of you just absolutely like nailing it and you'll be fine.
And having the coolest story to tell ever.
Of course. So yeah, I'm gonna say 4, even though I want to say 4.5, but I can't. So 4.
You say if it's between 4 and 5, I totally get it. But if you could choose one, it would be 4.
Yes.
Okay. Next card.
Oh, boy.
Live alone all winter in a mountain cabin.
No electricity.
Okay, like
no
do I have
anywhere.
food or stuff, or do I have
there's
to like
food. There's food and water there. You have your wood that can last you the entire winter, but
Oh,
no
well, then you're
electricity.
set.
no electricity?
No electricity. Nothing. No phones.
Honestly?
No laptop. No TV. Just you and Mother Nature.
Honestly, that's like a 1. That sounds so peaceful.
I would say 1 as well. I would
Get a
get
yeah.
once in a lifetime retreat to go sit. Also, define winter actually.
like the season winter. So it would be like
December 21st to March 21st, like the literal season.
Yeah.
pretty much.
I
Okay,
would say
and
so.
then can people come visit me?
If they can find you.
Yeah, if they know who you are, then yes.
Because if you have no technology, you're off the grid.
yeah, you have
So.
no government can track you. Nothing.
Wow.
1.
0
Illicit
is a good
activities.
idea.
Yay!
0, good idea. Let's do it.
No, I'm going to say 1. I mean,
would
because
say-
I want to. Sometimes I want to get away from technology for a little bit, and I do. Sometimes I just put my phone away. I'm like, I'm not dealing with this today.
I would have a lot of fun.
It's enough internet.
And plus,
So-
I've done a lot of
Yeah,
like,
I think
like,
it'll be fine.
manual work in my
Sure.
in my past, and getting wood would just be relatively easy because you'll have all your supplies up there. You have the food. I mean,
If it's like fully stocked, then yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, bro.
we're set.
Got me some more Arnie Palmers in the fridge.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Ooh, Arnold Palmer. That would be good. Anyways, moving on. Another card. Accidentally insult a mob boss. It's like you insult the Godfather. You come to me
that's-
on the day of my daughter's wedding, and you say that my face looks like a raccoon's behind.
He's struggling.
I'm
struggling so
struggling.
hard.
And then
First, he also made him
and
sound
then-
Mexican.
Yeah. Yeah, like,
I can't do
Come
an
to me on
Italian
the day of
accent.
my daughter's wedding.
And,
That's
and you
Russian.
insult him. And,
That's right.
and you insult
The
Russian
double
mob.
after hours identity crisis.
Got that.
And then,
That's getting left in.
Please.
That is so
That would
getting
be
left
great.
in. But anyways,
come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding.
Come to me on
and
the
you
day of my
insult
daughter's
my
wedding.
mother and say she's the size of Pluto.
Come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding.
Yeah.
There you go.
There it is.
If you want to go full Godfather,
Yeah, that's. Well, if you want to do a New Jersey accent, you come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding, and insult me mother.
What jersey do you go to? The one where I'm wearing this one? This is the jersey you're talking about because that's not a New Jersey accent.
I know that I butchered
he's
that.
in New Jersey, Wyoming.
That's old Jersey, bro. What are you talking about?
Old Jersey. No, that's ancient Jersey.
Oh man, classic Jersey.
I would say
Retro Jersey.
for me, this is gonna be weird.
The old school era.
That's great.
Oh man.
I'm saying number 2 because you can just you can somewhat fix it and just
No,
be like,
it depends.
No. If you say to a
Yeah.
mob boss and you're like, oh no, I'm just joking. Being dead honest, and you can if
That's
you have
not
a chance
gonna
to prove
fly.
it, then I think you'll be fine.
No,
Okay, hold on,
that's
hold
not
on.
gonna fly.
What mob is this? Are we talking Italian? Are we talking Russian? Are we talking like Mexican cartel?
Have you seen The Sopranos?
Oh, if it's cartel, you're done.
If
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
cartel or Russian, you're
It's
absolutely
over. You're dead.
screwed.
You're either gonna be
Big shout out
dead
to
by
our one
somebody
Russian
wearing a
listener, by the
Goku
way.
T-shirt.
Fun fact: we have a Russian listener
Already?
Yeah,
Oh right.
yeah. I was checking our analytics. We also-
Gracias. There he goes.
and he's
gone.
out. He's gone.
He's reporting you to Putin.
yeah. Our Belgian listener, though, he is.
Oh, Belgian. Oh,
he
respect
is
to him.
sticking around. Yeah.
Aye, como va?
Yeah.
That's actually
Okay.
No, that's actually a good song.
That's a
Oye,
great
como
song.
va?
I'm saying
But no,
that.
I'm saying okay. Now
So
I'm
off
thinking
track.
about it. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm saying it's a 3. I'm saying it's a 3 at this point.
What? Okay, have we decided what like mob is it?
Have you seen The Godfather?
I
Or- no, not The Godfather. The Sopranos.
No,
Have you
I
seen-
haven't, but I'm familiar enough
Yeah.
with it.
Okay, well-
so we're talking like Italian.
So I'd say Italian.
Because I assume
We'll do
what they
Italian.
meant with this game is like. I
It's like
assume they were
hypothetical
intending
six-
this to be Italian.
I would say so. Yeah. I'm saying 3, and it's Italian. Mob.
Italian, I'd say you've got a shot at fixing it, maybe.
Barely.
It depends. It
Yeah, but
depends.
Depends on what you
rare
say.
shots.
It depends on what you say. It depends on did you know the mob boss at all already?
Right.
And 3, it also depends on like
Who hears it?
are you going to frequently see them? Like, do you run a store and he comes in every day?
Yeah, it's like you run
and
a
that's
bar
your whole
or something.
Yeah, then you're cooked.
Yeah,
but
then
if it's
you're
like
dead.
you see him on the street and you go like, nice shirt, and you just keep walking,
shirt,
you're fine.
bozo.
Likely, unless it's nighttime, then you're also
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I know
if
you're
you're just
dead.
walking through the day and you see him and you're like, nice shirt, and you keep walking, you should be fine.
I
Okay.
think during the you'll be fine. So I'm still gonna say 3.
I'm gonna say 3, yeah, just in
Yeah.
case.
3.
All right.
Kind of middle of the road.
The
Okay.
3s have it. 3 cheers for 3.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna
No.
Three for three. Fun fact: on the way here, we had a 3 for 3 with people actually waving when I let them in.
yeah.
Oh, that's
the
nice.
first time I've ever seen a 3 for 3. But
It's actually
anyway.
really nice of people.
Yeah.
I'm not
People,
sure if they listen.
They're not all terrible.
Surprising.
Surprising, but yeah.
They're weird, like in Florida.
Yeah.
And if you listened to the radio show in the past, we used to cover weird news and Florida man.
But we don't anymore. Next question.
Next, all right.
We don't
next
talk about that
prompt.
era anymore.
Next prompt.
Who are those guys?
All right, Bryce. You might have to. You and I will probably relate to this one. Have all of your toenails slowly removed.
Why? Just for
5.
Yeah, that's a 5, dude.
I would say it's if it's no anesthesia on your feet, then it would be a
If it's a worst case scenario, why would you have lidocaine shots?
No, they're just gonna grab the butter knife and just.
Anyways, okay.
I didn't even answer the question.
this one,
I didn't even answer the question. yet.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna choose a new card. You answer.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying 5 on that. Easy.
All right. Fair enough. Next card.
Yeah.
Fall into a cactus patch.
Oh.
Lightning McQueen did it once. Or a few times.
He's a car.
What do you mean fall in? Like, are we talking like I'm on a cliff and I just dive?
Yeah, like you
Like that God of War clip
It could be
where
like
he
a
just
Looney
jumps.
Tune situation. Like a Looney Tune situation where you just fall off a cliff, like you're in the air for a bit, you hold a sign that says help, then you start falling down into the cliff with the cacti.
So basically, either way, it's just falling into a pit of cacti.
Yeah.
What the scenario you just proposed, Shane, changes nothing. It just matters from where I fall, whether it's here
In a
or
sense.
here.
Yeah, no, it's just bad all around.
Yeah.
So,
What do
Yeah,
you
that's
guys
a
say?
5.
yeah.
Five?
That's
Five.
easy 5.
That's a 5.
Because even if you're falling like off like a high cliff,
Then you
like
bump.
that's gonna puncture quite a bit.
Yeah, it's gonna go straight through.
It's gonna rip. It's gonna puncture.
Yeah,
Rip,
it's gonna be
tear,
just
shred,
bad. Yeah, that's 5.
impale.
Easy.
I'd say 5 as well. Another 5 in a row. Wow.
Wow. 5 for 5.
No, 3 for 5.
3 for 5.
3 for 5. All right. 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
All right. Okay, for this one, I actually have this.
Yeah.
Suffer unexplained migraines.
That's a 5.
I exempt
that's
myself
a
from this
5.
one because I deal with a lot of migraines. Even when I was a
deal with
kid,
that all
too.
the time,
So
too.
then that's a 5.
Yeah. No, for me, it's like a 6. It's atrocious. I hate dealing with migraines.
yeah.
I totally hear that. I'm in the same boat. Actually, so yeah.
I suffer from. It's really weird because it's not like epileptic or anything, but like sometimes, depending on the lights, the patterns, and the colors, I will get a migraine.
Okay.
Like story time when I saw The Incredibles 2 when I was a kid, and if anybody has
I
seen
know
The
what scene you're
Incredibles
talking
2,
about. I know what you're.
there is a whole bunch of scenes where they are flashing white and black lights in obnoxious patterns to the point where Disney got sued and they had to put an epilepsy warning at the front of the
This
movie.
is,
Yeah.
this is true.
And I feel like I was part of the reason that happened because
What, did you sue Disney?
no,
Okay.
I wanted to,
That
but
would've been
I
fun, though.
You didn't make Charlie cry?
yeah, I watched it and there was that one just the scene where everything was flashing black and
Yeah.
white. And I
And
just
that-
got the worst migraine ever. It set me off all night. I hated the movie. You know, my head was killing me. So
Yeah.
I went home and I just cried myself to sleep that night.
Oh, if Charlie were to hear you
Yeah.
say
I was
you
in, like,
hated Incredibles
fifth
2,
grade.
he'd be fuming.
I've told him I hate Incredibles 2. Incredibles
he doesn't
1
like
was a
Incredibles 2
master
either.
I
mean, that's fair.
What did I just had a stroke. Incredibles was a masterpiece. Incredibles 2 sucked.
Yeah.
But so there was that and then I went and tried to see it again and I just like tried to like close my eyes and cover my eyes during that scene and just
I'm surprised they didn't recut it to like get rid of
honestly,
Or,
that.
like, just,
well,
like,
because it was
take
an
down the
unnecessary scene where it was some
Yeah.
people at Disney said, "Hey, this would be really funny."
Yeah, and then it's just two. So,
over.
You know, let's just spoil it. What just happened? How
Well,
about
because
that?
the movie's been out for 6 years now.
Oh, yeah.
it's
that's
basically
spoilable.
when Elastigirl is at the headquarters for
The bad guy.
what was his
Yeah.
name?
The screenslaver.
Screenslaver. She was in there for that seeing what's going on, and then he shows up and shuts the gate, and she's stuck in a room with the flashing lights and the hypnotic
That hypnotize
symbol.
people,
Yeah,
yeah.
to try and hypnotize people, and it's like in real life, it doesn't hypnotize you.
It just gives you a
causes
migraine.
seizure. If my roommate from last year were to see this, he would be having a seizure.
Yeah, no, it was.
Yeah,
Can I get the epileptic out of the movie? Then I might actually watch it.
cut all the scenes that have all of that, and it's still a good movie. Somewhat good movie.
somewhat.
It was an all right movie.
was
I'm not
okay.
gonna say
It was
good.
all right.
Math is math will still always be one of the funniest things of that movie, though.
The Jack laser eyes scene with the raccoon was
part is
also
great.
super
yeah.
funny.
That was amazing. All right. So
anyways.
I'm also saying 5, but anyways, moving on. Next card, identity is stolen.
Oh, that's a 5.
Yeah, that's 5 easy.
Wow. So we're going 5 for 5 now. on
Yeah,
this.
this is our fourth 5 in a row, unless you disagree, Shane.
No, I'd say 5.
Yeah.
No, because
At that point, you're just screwed. You'd have to get everything brand new and stuff like that. Happens a lot in the world today, which sucks.
Exactly. There goes your assets. There goes your credit card.
isn't
your
the
debit
statistic
card.
like every 11 minutes or something? Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
I think I,
I don't
heard
know
that
the
from a LifeLock commercial, actually.
A lifeline?
LifeLock.
Oh, LifeLock.
Yeah,
Okay.
the-
No,
it's like
yeah.
every 11 minutes, identities are stolen.
Well, yeah, it's very common. And I mean,
yeah. Well, welcome to the black market, dark web. There you
Quick
go.
synopsis.
Yeah, quick synopsis.
I've been seeing, it looks like not ID theft, but ID fraud has become a little bit more common recently
Yeah.
because it's easier to do and it's harder to catch.
Of course.
That's
Because if somebody doesn't exist, who's gonna call in and say, "Hey, I didn't do this," right? Versus if I steal Aaron's identity and all of a sudden he gets a notification from the government like, hey, your house's title deed just got transferred to some random guy in Taiwan.
Yeah.
No,
It's
in
gonna be
Nigeria.
like, it's gonna be like, okay, let's fix
course.
this.
No, that's
Of
fair.
course.
Like, there's a lot of people who like come up with like all these like different identities, like, and just trying to like, well, people like stealing identities, and also who use like create their own names to steal people's information.
Oh, of course. And there's card skimmers
you
at
could-
gas stations.
Yeah, and
I've seen abundance of those videos where people are like ripping off the
Yeah,
the
at that point,
skimmers.
yeah, that's just terrible.
That's bad times. Yeah.
So
Welcome to the digital age.
Exactly.
Always
I'm saying
pay cash,
five.
folks.
Yeah, so we're all saying
Yep.
5 on this.
Yep.
All right, next one. Stitch a gaping wound on your chest.
like
I have to do it.
like I have to do it
Yes,
myself.
You yourself have to do it. Like, let's.
That's a
but let's,
5
but here's
too.
let's say that if the wound isn't that bad, and like it's easy.
Gaping wound.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gaping. Okay, yeah.
This calls for a little flex seal.
flex tape.
Yes,
Well, because at that point,
you could.
it's
actually,
on my
yeah.
chest. It's gaping, so that means like it's bleeding, and your chest is pretty bony, so likely the bone is exposed.
yeah.
Well, I mean, there's also the muscle,
I'm assuming
too.
like right around like you can't see where I'm pointing, audience, but I'm
sternum.
pointing to right about my sternum and that
Sternum,
area, my
rib
like
cage.
thoracic region, versus like this is like more stomach
That's
area, but
the gut.
But this is like chest to me is everything above this midline.
I'd
Yeah.
see it. It's up. This
So-
one is up to personal interpretation. Like people could say like the whole front could be the chest, or
Right.
like Bryce. I agree
Yeah.
with you. I'd say this is like my
This is chest.
Yeah,
This
the
is
chest
chest.
Upper half,
above.
yes, of
Yeah,
my
the
torso.
upper half, like where your ribs are. That's the chest. Down below, that's
the
your
gut.
your gut and abdomen area. Or no,
So-
abdomen's would be down below. A bit.
I would say like unless you're like really like muscular or really really fat, it's either way it's gonna be a horrible time. But
Oh, of
still,
course.
you've got a better chance of surviving and probably being able to do it versus if I'm over here,
Yeah.
skinny and bleeding out.
yeah.
Not that I'm skinny. but
We're saying 5.
Yeah, that's 5 easy.
All right, 5 for 5 now.
that is a 5 for 5 now.
Finally.
a new record.
Shovel
All right.
is better, Shane.
I'm trying to find another one. Okay, here's this one. Recurring nightmares for weeks.
That's another 5.
Okay. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna go through.
I'm sorry. Just cut all of this because they're all 5s.
Okay,
They're not
okay.
interesting.
No, we're gonna keep up the 5 for 5. That one we'll cut. All right,
Okay.
now okay. How about?
You gotta preview them.
You get your head smashed in by a bull. What do you think this is, folks? 1 through 5.
Hang glide over Niagara Falls.
That's a 1, dude. That's so fun.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's not a 5 anymore.
That's not even a 1. That's not bad. That sounds
That
like
would be
a
actually
beautiful
fun.
lifetime experience that
I'd
you'll
say-
never
I'd say
forget, like
one.
scuba diving.
Yeah.
One-
And that's not like, I don't know if I would call that worst case scenario.
I'd say it would just.
That's
be,
more of just like an event.
Given that just followed nightmares
A
for
canon
weeks on end.
Right.
Yeah, and
like,
giving
yeah.
a chest wound.
Yeah.
All right. Constant lice.
That's a 5.
That's a 5 too. That
I'd say 5.
Yeah, there's no question.
You just go
that.
at
That's
that
a-
point. You
that's
just go bald.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It's like there's no point.
Yeah.
It's a 5. People aren't going to want to be around you. You can't. Yeah, you know.
if you're around people, like if you give them the lice, do they also have the constant lice, or is it just
I feel
like
like it
a
would-
one-time event?
Just assuming you're the only one with the constant lice, you being around them would continue to
Yeah,
give them
it would
lice.
continue like a.
If you sit in
Right.
somebody's car, their car is now infested with lice.
I'm just saying
if you
that
sit
they're-
on
they're-
someone's couch.
I'm just saying, like, are you giving them the curse of
No,
the permanent
yeah.
lice? It's just like a.
Let's assume that's not true.
So it's like
still-
real life, how real life lice works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still, you would just have no friends because nobody
Oh,
would
sure.
be around you.
For sure.
Right.
Can't go
Alright.
see movies. You can't go see concerts.
Yeah.
There's
Can't
a lot
leave
you
the
can't
house.
do.
5.
Yeah. To be a basement dweller.
Okay, now I'm trying to search through another one.
Like my friend Jacob.
Yeah.
Here's this one. Deal every day with a bully at school. Thoughts?
Ooh. I don't know about that one.
I'd say it's more of a 3 in my opinion, because I mean I think back when I was a kid, I used to be bullied a lot in like elementary school and stuff.
Sure.
But I still had a lot of friends that I still hung out. I hung out with, and I still hang out with to this day. And they still helped me out through those tough situations, which honestly helped me out a lot, and it was great.
Does college count as school? Like if you just graduated from high school, you're done with that, and you're going on to college. Say you're going to, I don't know, say you're going to Harvard. You know, stupid example. Say you're going to Harvard. Is that bully going to follow you to Harvard to continue bullying
I'd say
you?
it would stop after high school.
Okay.
Well, as somebody, I didn't get bullied, but I had to deal with a lot of kids who were really mean to me back in elementary and middle school.
Sure.
That's fair.
So, assuming that bully decides it's time, well, I still deal with people who are verbally mean to me in high school, but assuming that bully decides to get physical,
Yeah.
that's a 1 or a 2. I'll be fine if he tries to swing.
Yeah.
You guys can't see me over the podcast, but I'm
There are
almost
photos.
or still, to put it in context, I'm almost 6'3", so if a bully decides, and I'm not skinny, so if a bully decides, hey, I'm going to punch this guy, I'm going to throw him into a locker, I think I'll be fine. That's a 1 or a 2.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair. I'd say it would be a 3. Aaron?
I'm going with 3.
That's
Just based on me physically, like, and I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I could take this guy easy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna think realistically here. That's a 3.
Unless my bully is Shaquille O'Neal, who still is super taller than me.
and like he's like a giant. Have you seen the guy's hands?
Well, you guys know
There's a-
Shaquille O'Neal used to be a bully when he was a kid.
No, I know.
Yeah, no, I believe
Yeah.
it.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, unless my bully is literally Shaq, that's like a 1 or a 2 for me.
Right.
Because verbal insults, I just don't care anymore.
No, that's fair
But
enough.
like, if he gets physical, I might have a bruise on my face, but I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So another one I'm going to be choosing from this deck.
Yes.
Caught in the mouth of a blue whale.
That's a 5.
Yeah.
I ain't
Fine.
Jonah.
So just
I
go-
ain't Jonah, and I hate
go Jonah.
Pinocchio.
I was about to say.
Yeah. Okay.
that's-
So we all collectively said 5.
That's
Great.
5.
All right. I'm gonna choose from the
Because I don't know if I'm in the blue whale. I don't know if God's gonna have as much mercy. I don't know,
I
man.
don't feel like...
It's not
Wait,
gonna be
wait,
like
wait,
in that VeggieTales special with Jonah.
Would I drown, or would I be burned by the stomach acid of
probably-
the whale first?
That's a good question.
That's something we have to look up in the future. Just can you survive a whale's stomach acid?
Because I don't know the anatomy
I don't
of whale, so
Yeah. All right.
it would just be a bad time all around.
I mean, I'm assuming... Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
it'd be a bad time all around.
It'd be a bad time.
just leave it at that.
All right. Eat a bowl of live maggots.
Oh no,
That's a 5.
that's 5 easy. Nope.
For me, y'all gonna hate me.
What?
4. I am saying 4.
So you'd still do it?
Yeah, I mean, if it's like the only thing I have to eat, and like I haven't eaten in days, and this is the only thing I have to eat, I'm eating it.
And here's a question. Can I kill it? Like, if I've got a spoon, can I, like, crush the maggots?
Now, if you have a spoon, like, to kill the maggots, then yes.
Then yes. But when they're handed to me in the bowl, they're alive.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's still
Okay, if it's
That's still a 5.
That's still a
no.
5. No, I
all
can't.
right, all right. Hey, fair
So I
enough.
don't have to think about that. You know.
All right.
Moving forward.
Yeah, I'm moving forward. Don't worry. Calm yourself there, young one. Let me see.
It'd be even worse if they gave you.
Nope.
You remember that story a long time ago with the guy that got the can of Monster with the crushed rat at the bottom?
Yes, I remember that.
So what?
And
you not hear that?
So this was back in like 2011, I think. But there was this guy that got a can of Monster from a Walmart, and he drank the whole thing, right? And then later discovered there was a crushed rat at the bottom of the can. Like, it was like flat. It was like a coaster. So now you're never going to drink Monster again.
I mean,
You're welcome.
I've been looking for a real reason to stop drinking even the one flavor that I very rarely drink.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
All right.
You're welcome.
So I actually found 2 that are actually really good ones, and I
Yeah.
think you guys might like them. First one is recruited to colonize Mars. I'd say it's more of a 2 for me.
Yeah.
Recruited or drafted?
recruited. Like,
So
you
I
have
can
the
turn it down.
Yeah, like you have the choice of being like recruited to go to Mars and to create life on there.
Like I'm talking like did Elon just draft me like the
Right.
the all-star
Use the-
colonizers pick?
use the inhibitor chip inside your head to say, all right, you're being recruited to go to Mars.
Yeah, that's a
Your
one.
Neuralink to
That's
just
a one.
you're in.
I'd say
It's
a
either
one,
I do it and I go down in history and it's a really cool story, or two, I'd just be like, yo, Elon, I'm sorry. I'm not doing
Exactly. It's up. Yeah. Again, it's up to personal interpretation, but I'd say it's more of a 2
Yeah,
For
I'm
me.
gonna say 2 on that one. That's
because you don't know the risks of what's
well, of course.
Like
If it's bad, it's bad. But
like.
you know.
Have you seen? It was I forget what movie it was, but it was the Martian. Have you seen that movie where I forget who it is, but it's
seen
where
clips of it,
he's
yeah.
stranded on Mars and he creates his own life on the planet. Like he grows plants, he gets water, he basically survives for a long time on Mars by himself with his own oxygen.
And this would be like you're with a are you
with
with
a
a
team,
team?
I'd assume.
Yeah, you're with a
So,
team, of
Yeah, no,
course.
you're fine because colonizing on Mars is possible. It's not like this is just some fantasy land idea. This is legit. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, and the next one. Work undercover to infiltrate a drug ring.
That's a 3 or a 4.
I'd say 3.
Yeah.
I'd say 3 actually. Yeah,
3.
because
Like you'd
That's a
have to
4.
take on. I'd say 3 from
that's
me.
there's too many variables for me. That's a 4.
Yeah.
I mean,
If it's
also running like
cartel
that.
No,
Yeah,
it's
if
over.
if it's a cartel, you're dead.
or
But
some
if it's
type
like
of
a
a mob, but if it's like
Yeah.
if it's just like some little town gang,
like if
if it's the cartel, you gotta pray they release an episode of Dragon Ball.
that's a good one. It's like Breaking Bad though.
Yeah,
if it's Breaking Bad, that's even worse.
I'm going 4 on that.
Being chased down by Heisenberg.
Yeah,
Well, that
it's
voice
over.
crack too.
That's-
Gustavo
oh, yeah.
Fring.
Yeah. Hello and welcome to Los Pollos Hermanos.
Okay,
My name is Gustavo, but you can call me Gus.
All right. Super.
Never watched Breaking Bad. I just know that that quote.
You are done.
I haven't seen it either.
Finished. Or fired. No. You haven't seen it either? Dude,
I've
Breaking
wanted
Bad
to.
is one of the best shows of all time,
Here we
except
go.
maybe The Wire. Just trying to quote a Family Guy clip.
No, okay.
Okay, move forward.
All right. Super glued hands together.
That's like permanently or like
Like
I have to
you
find a way to get 'em
accidentally super
unglued.
glued your hands together, and you got to ask people for help. And like you're going up to people, it's like you're saying like you're asking for help, but it looks like they see you, and it looks like you're praising and saying, like, "Oh, thank you," but you're saying, "Please help, my hands are super glued together."
But you can use your words.
yeah.
you
So
can just
people
say
aren't going to
like,
misinterpret. Thank you for praising me, sir.
yeah,
But I mean, like if someone's deaf,
Then I'm going to go to the next person I see.
but you're in a town full of deaf people.
That's not part of the card, Shane.
this is your own imagination.
Give me the cards. You suck at this.
Okay, no, I'm choosing the next card. You're not the card man. Actually, wait, can you shuffle this? Okay, sheesh, you don't need to take the.
I'm saying that's a 2.
I'd say
maybe.
2 as well.
Yeah, it's probably a 2. I'd say.
Because I mean, just based on my current as of this recording career, I still do board hopping, and that's kind of like a required thing. Is you have to have like
One up, you guitar player.
yeah, there you go, yeah.
So I mean, like I
So-
need to get them unstuck and painlessly, relatively quickly, and I couldn't really drive or call. I could call somebody.
I think there are like I think some super glue companies do sell. I know it's gonna sound
Like-
weird, but an antidote.
Yeah,
for the,
this is true. I think
for super
Gorilla
glues.
Glue does.
Yeah. I know Flex Tape does too. They
I
have
love Phil Swift. He's a hero.
Phil
and
Swift.
an
He's like the anti. He has an
And a trend.
anti-flex tape.
Anti-flex.
Anti-flex.
Get rid of it.
Okay. All right. Well, I have
That's
it.
really
All right.
funny.
I do have another card.
Okay, what you got?
Fart loudly during a moment of silence at a funeral.
Been there, done that. I haven't. I just thought it would be fun. Fortunately, have not done that.
Dang, that would have been funny though, for like a funny story.
You seen that one video from the church? That, like the guy
Yeah.
that's sitting in the back and looks like grandma's been holding in that one since the medieval ages or something.
I love that video.
That's
It was
like a
so
turret going
much.
off.
And then it's just like people just like start turning around. They're just like, "What's going on?"
For me, like embarrassment stuff, I don't dig that.
I've been embarrassed a lot in my life. I'd probably be fine with it. I don't up to it.
Charlie would be like, that's a 1. Average
Charlie
everyday
would
occurrence.
definitely say
course.
this is a 1.
Yeah.
No, that's like a 3 for me.
Okay, that's fair. Brice,
What is it?
this is the one that I told you.
What?
Fall down during. Oh no, I think it was. I forget who it was, but fall down during the running of the bulls. It was Aaron that I told.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
was Aaron, not you.
Okay. Here's the deal. Since we've kind of like looked at this one.
It was totally accidental that I flipped this card up.
No, it's fine. It's fine. But we kind of pre-discussed this before we started recording, and all those takes of laughing.
Yeah,
that
of
was
us
great.
laughing.
But here's the deal with this one. It doesn't specify how far away the bulls are. If the bulls are a considerable distance away from you, you have
they're
time
like the
to
next
get away.
block over. You have enough time to just like.
You have time to either get up or you can roll. Just
roll to the side and just stay there until they pass. But if they're
Right.
like really close, like if they're like 20 feet or no, not 20 feet, but like 20 yards away, and like they're
Yeah, it's
charging at
over.
full speed,
Right.
you're dead. 3.
Yeah, it's a 3 or a 4.
I'd say-
It depends.
Depends on what
Depends
the
on the
situation.
situation.
I'd say it's probably if they're a considerable distance, they're a 2. If it's close, that's honestly probably like a 5 because you're just dead.
Right.
Yeah, okay, but if they're
I'm gonna
far,
go middle ground at 4
That's
because it's between 3 and 5. So I'm just gonna go 4.
Okay, be the middleman. I respect that. Now this one, learn the date of your death.
Oh, I'd hate that.
No, I'd love it.
I would.
I'd be fine with it.
Really?
Oh yeah. For me, it would put everything, and that's a 1 for me because it would put everything in such a perspective of I have X amount of time,
Right.
and assuming that is set in stone, I can do not whatever, but like I can like make the most of my time. Like this is how I'm gonna manage things. I'm gonna do this for a career. Because if I'm not gonna live that long, I'm not gonna try and be some millionaire at the age of 60 if I'm living to 62 or whatever.
Right.
But like, I'd be fine with that. Knowing how I would die without the when would be such anxiety, though.
Yeah. Is it where like you learn that I think this was in a movie. I swear this is either in a movie or a TV show.
Probably Gravity Falls. Well, it wasn't like officially that, but
let me explain what I'm getting at. You might
ahead.
know what it was, because I cannot for the life of me think of what it was. But there's a trope of like where the main character learns of like the death, like their death date, and then they do everything they like to try and avoid it. But the death date still happens it still happens because they tried to change.
but
That was what caused the death anyway.
But is it like did they?
So it's like it's a danged if you do, danged if you don't. Family show, we don't swear, but we're not a family show. We just don't swear. But yeah, it's one of those situations.
Except for Hillbilly Hell.
Except for Hillbilly Hell, that's fine.
No, that's the thing is. But for me, it would put things in such a perspective of like I have this much time. I'm
To do
gonna
whatever.
Spend
You have-
every moment I can.
Sure.
Especially if it's God forbid, but especially if it's like a near date, like within the next 10 years.
I'm
I'm going to be doing
concerning.
everything that I possibly can. I'm going to go skydiving. I'm going to
Okay.
Do a bunch of stuff.
Do whatever I
Go
can.
down to the Titanic
I'm
with James
not gonna-
Cameron.
if it's 10 years, yet again, God, please don't. But just for that sake of like, if I find out that it is, it's like,
Right.
if it's like
I'm going to just do effectively like whatever I want to make the most of time. I'm not going to go to college or anything because there's no point.
Right. You're gonna die anyway,
I'm just
so-
going to just live my life and be like, all right, I'm going skydiving. I'm hanging out with friends. I'm partying until I'm broke.
Sure.
exactly.
And I'm going to make the most. And if I have 70 years, same thing.
Exactly.
Okay.
I would say it's I'd say between like a 1 and a 3. Again, depending on like when you officially learn of the date that you will die. And I'd say for me, I'd say like I'll be middleman 2.
I was gonna go 2 as well.
Okay, so I'm not a middleman then.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, just
Well, kind of.
2 in a sense, but
I
yeah,
don't
you
know.
just have a lot to do in your life. You can do all this stuff, and then once you get to the end of life stage, you could say, I'm glad I got all this stuff done. Now I can leave the earth.
It's basically bucket list.
Exactly. Now, also, here's the thing. You know the date of the death, but you don't know the time. So you can...
Yeah, that's
You can be like, it could be during the day, or it could be when you're asleep at night.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's something to think about. But you at home, you take it up in however way you want.
I would, if I knew the date, like, I would probably the day before start saying, I know it's kind of sad, but I would start saying my goodbyes, to people that I, met and loved over the years, parents, of course,
Right.
relatives, friends, the whole 9 yards. And then on the
People that were
day, I would
influenced
just
of you.
go until it's over, but everybody would know what was going on.
Yeah. Be like, hey, I've known this for years.
Yeah. Just by the way,
By the way,
I knew I was going to die at this day. So goodbye.
right.
Now, anyways, moving on.
Yeah.
Break up with a psychopath.
Ooh.
okay,
yeah.
are we talking like clinical, legitimate psychopath?
Like they're crazy.
Full ride crazy.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay,
That's
so
an interesting one.
here's my game plan. First, before I get the breakup, I'm going to file a restraining order.
Yes, you can do that.
Then I'm gonna call
You can
her.
break
Do that,
them.
sure,
Yeah, you can
but-
break
Then I'm
up
gonna
with them and
call her.
file a restraining order.
I'm doing a restraining order first, man.
I know.
Then I'm calling her and I'm saying, yo, you're crazy. We're done. Hanging up
Yeah.
and
Blocking her on everything.
blocking her on absolutely everything, turning off every Find My location that I have on.
Of course.
And I'm probably gonna, if she's like a clinical, full blown psychopath, I'm gonna move.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
go off the grid.
I'm not talking off the grid. I'm talking like,
Like, move-
if I
Or just
live,
move away.
Say I live in Detroit, I'm gonna move to like another city.
Move over to like
to Lansing.
Lansing or
Lansing,
Grand Rapids.
like
something
Grand
like
Rapids,
that.
Holland. Holland is actually real
Holland's
nice.
a nice one. Yeah,
It is.
Saginaw Bay City.
Yeah,
Aaron's
Saginaw,
favorite.
Saugatuck.
Oh yeah.
No,
Amazing.
yeah, something like that. Luddington is beautiful.
Oh
It's
yeah,
expensive,
a bunch
but
of
it's
those
beautiful.
Yeah, of
Like,
course.
But your number, Bryce?
somewhere that's like a 2.
2? Okay.
I mean, it'd be a lot of work.
I mean, unless you're like blind, like, oh, I just break up with this girl, and then the next thing you know, she's like O.J. Simpson trying to like kill me.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
like
Another O.J. Simpson on the joke
Yeah.
on the podcast.
Add it to the counter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we need to have like a tally system going.
We should.
I mean, you guys had a whole like
We had the
hour
whiteboard,
segment
yeah.
on the radio show talking about
yeah.
OJ jokes.
It's good times.
I'm saying
Simtastic Power Hour.
oh yeah.
I'm saying 3 on this one. Again, like you said, it's a lot of work to
And you'd
do.
have to change your entire life.
Yeah, you,
Not your entire life. I
not
mean,
all
you
of
still
it, but
keep
a
some
lot
people,
of it.
But you
I'm
can
saying,
like
like-
if your friends are still friends with the psychopath, you just got to tell them, hey, this is what they show. Like they're psychopaths. Show them the evidence, and they will understand, and they'll
What if
help out.
what if you moved? This has nothing. Well, it has something to do with this, but it's just kind of random thought. What if you moved? Right, you're out of there, and like a new family, like a family of 4, moves into your old house, and your psychopath girlfriend doesn't know that you left, so she just like nukes the house.
okay. Well, she's gonna get arrested and put on multiple
Not my
charges.
fault. It's
Okay.
not my house
But,
anymore.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm like, how bad is it? Delete your
Yeah.
social media accounts. That's good for you. Social media is bad for you.
Right.
Yet I'm still on it. But,
But-
just in general, delete your socials.
Would you be alerting others?
New phone
though?
number. I
Yes, you
alert.
can alert
I alert
others.
those close to me, and those that I don't necessarily need to be around. I'm just not
Like-
gonna fill in on anything.
Like maybe if you move, like would you tell the new or like whoever you're selling? Just by the way, there's someone that knows that I used to live here.
No, because they're
and
not gonna buy the house.
so you just want to shoot that down.
Well, I mean,
I wouldn't say it.
good psychopath. Good psychopath.
Good psychopath.
Good psychopaths do their
psycho-
research.
good
That's what I was about
Oh,
to say.
What a good psychopath.
Wow.
But so that's why I'm saying change your phone number. Get a new phone carrier. Get a new everything.
All right.
How bad is it to switch from Xfinity to Verizon?
It's pretty.
It's actually not. It's not terrible.
Exactly.
Because
It's a process.
I went from Xfinity to T-Mobile, so
All right. Now this one.
kept the same number though. So,
This one is another one, and I said 3 for the other one.
sure.
Trapped in a walk-in freezer. Sounds like a jigsaw trap.
How long are we trapped there?
I didn't answer the previous.
Oh yeah,
one.
sorry.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I'd probably say 3 because it's painful, but it's kind of it's a pain to do all that, but yeah, it's not terrible. Okay. Anyways, new question.
yeah.
Trapped in a walk-in freezer.
I'm saying 2 for this one because I mean, like, it also if you're like trapped in there and you're able to get help from people, you just have
You're
like,
fine, but
yeah,
if
you'll be
there's-
fine. But if you're stuck in there for like a long time and you don't have enough,
Like, you're
ways
overnight?
overnight, then you're cooked. No.
No, you're not cooked.
Well, no,
You're frozen.
Yeah, that's why they started putting the thermostats in the actual freezers.
Yeah.
So that way, in case somebody gets trapped, it's like you are worth more than whatever things they're freezing in there.
Oh, of course.
exactly.
Actually, no. My mother at her office, her office that she moved into was actually an old bank.
Oh.
And the bank vault was, of course, still there. They had the door opened and the lock
that's-
removed and everything.
that's
but
cool.
inside, of course, it's a bank vault door.
Yeah.
Right. It's big.
Yeah.
It's massive.
But inside they had a button that you can press that will bring oxygen and air and flow it into there, because when that door shuts, no oxygen. You're done. So you have to push the button and hope it works.
Wow.
So a little
That's
insight into how bank vaults work for all you wannabe robbers out there.
Yeah, for me, I'm saying
Yeah,
this is
big fans.
like between 2 and 3, because
Yeah.
if you're able to keep yourself warm and do jumping jacks, do exercises to help if you keep your blood going, you can still keep your body warm.
Well, thermostat.
And also, like a certain logic of mine, philosophical quote: "It's only cold if you think it's cold."
No.
And a lot of people hate me
Sure.
for saying that.
Antarctica. Go prove it.
All right, bet.
After hours adventures.
Antarctica. All right, Bryce, what do you say?
That's a 3.
Okay,
Yeah.
understandable.
Yeah,
All right.
knowing the advancement. If it's an old freezer,
If it's an old school one, that's a
Yeah.
3 or a 4.
Well, if it's
That's
a
a
newer
4.
one,
Probably a 3,
then
yeah.
you're cooked.
no, I'm going.
No,
I'm
you're
going-
frozen. You're frozen.
if it's a
going
new one,
3.
you're fine.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
okay.
going 3 on that because
Okay.
because of it, you don't know if it's an old one or a new one.
Yeah, it's a good middle ground.
True. Now this one, sing the national anthem at a major televised event. So before we go into this one, there's a clip. It was a basketball game. I forget what it was. And you know what I'm talking about?
think I do.
It's the little girl who was singing the national anthem. So weird. And I saw the players.
I thought you were about to talk about Fergie.
No.
My
No,
favorite of all time is Fergie.
but this
Yeah.
girl, she was singing like all the notes in like different octaves in different ways. I saw the players too. They were trying not to laugh too. They were like, there was one that was covering up their mouth with their hand, and when I saw the clip, I'm just like, there ain't no way this is real.
Shane,
There ain't-
after this, I don't know
Wasn't-
if you've seen it. I got to show you Fergie
Yeah.
singing the national anthem.
dude, I got to see that. But for me, I'd say since I have enough singing experience, 1.
You're asking the guy who wants to be a musician.
Yeah.
How bad would it be? That's a 1.
All right,
Like-
Bryce and I are on board
Yeah, we're
with this.
ones.
I can't sing fine. No, I'm kidding.
No, Aaron,
I'm kidding.
Go put it up there with the
You
avalanche.
were an alto. Or no, you were a bass.
I was a
Alto?
No,
Yeah.
I was an alto. Charlie.
soprano.
No, Charlie was an actual soprano. I kid you not.
No, I
Yes,
know.
he was. Yeah.
That's funny. But I'm
He's
Bryce
still
and I are
got a
going
high
with
voice.
1. And Aaron?
People at McDonald's still mistake him for a woman. Anyways, I'm gonna say probably because I have I work in radio, so I have to talk in front of literally thousands and thousands of people every day. Sure,
At
it's,
WPON, it was only like 20.
it was like 5, yeah,
5.
But yeah, nowadays at WHMI, it's fine. Future proofing might still not work there. I don't know. But as of this recording, yes. I don't know. I'm gonna say 2.
Okay, that's
just because I don't sing often, and when I do, it's like in the car and nobody else is there. So
That's excuse me, understandable. Do we do this last one? I think do you guys want to do one more real quick?
Sure.
All right,
we can do actually a couple.
How about we'll do 2 more? How about that?
Okay, that's cool.
All right. So the first one,
Yes.
clean the exterior windows of a skyscraper.
That's a 5
That's a
for me.
5.
That's a 5
Yep.
for me.
No.
All right, that one doesn't count. All right.
I'm afraid of fights.
Oh, same here.
Participate in the Hunger Games.
That's a 5 right there. If it was the Hungry Games, I'd be 5.
Hunger Games 1.
Yeah.
So you're saying 5, Aaron?
I mean, I don't have like a whole lot of experience with,
Running, hunting, surviving,
yeah. So
gathering.
yeah, I'm sure I could, I could learn,
I'd say 4,
But-
like a 3 or 4 for me. But I know some of that stuff.
I work in radio. I don't Hunger Game. Unless I need an announcer, then I will gladly step
Being
up.
the announcer would actually be fun. But anyways,
and do that. Fun.
All right. Aaron,
I'm saying 5 on that. That's pretty bad.
okay. I'll say between 3 or 4. All right. So now
It's
this one,
over.
All right. This one, okay. I think this one should be the. All right. Here's this one. Complete 12 months of Navy SEAL boot camp.
Ooh,
That's a 5.
That's a 5 too.
Another 5. Okay. I swear. You know what? Aaron,
Just go through the rest of the deck.
Okay. No. I've shoveled this deck so many times.
That might be the problem, Shane.
Discover human remains buried in your basement.
5.
I knew that was 5. All right. Juggle 3 sharp knives. No, that's a 5.
Don't what? Juggle 3 sharp knives? That's a 5.
5. Okay. Parachute fails to open. That's a 6.
Parachute what?
Fails to open. That's a 5.
No, that's a 6.
Are we just having speed round now?
Yes.
Speed 5?
Yes.
Speed 5. Okay. Tom Hanks can relate to this. Stuck on a deserted island.
That's a 5!
A 5 too. I mean, and plus, you don't have packages that randomly show up.
Yeah.
You don't have Wilson. It's over.
Wilson.
Yeah.
No, that one you'll just cut your throat, which is sticking a sword down your throat.
What? That's a 5.
That's
Yeah.
a 5. Yeah, and cutting room floor. No pun intended. Forced to fight a professional boxer.
That's a 5.
That's a 5.
Oh my I don't want to fight Mike Tyson. He's going to kill me.
No. Well, Mike Tyson's like a senior citizen. now.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson still punches 11:06 on those boxing rings. He might not be fast, but he did not lose an ounce of his strength.
Remember when he was gonna like a couple weeks? No, it was like a week ago when they said that the Jake Paul fight was on. Jake Paul fighting the senior citizen.
They just postponed it last week.
Oh yeah, Mike Tyson would still win though.
Yeah. During that fight, Mike Tyson wins 100%. Now, next one.
He'll take another year off.
Stuck in a sandstorm. Now, for me,
5.
That's a 5.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, you can't breathe or see.
Okay, next. Okay, enter the FBI Witness Protection Program.
That's a 5. In order to get into that, there has to be a bunch of dangerous gangs hunting you.
The psychopathic significant other will come into play for that one.
That's not FBI witness protection worthy. That's state county witness protection worthy.
Okay, here's this one.
That's Deputy Dan.
Okay, Deputy
That's
Dan.
Rick.
Rick. Dude, Rick
Witness protection.
the FCC witness protection.
Everybody who witnessed our show needs to go there.
That's good.
If you are a victim of listening to the Double A Revolving Door Show,
We don't mention that anymore. Okay, now this one. Scale 100-foot vertical rock face, but you're harnessed up.
oh, that's like a 1.
A 1? Okay.
Yeah.
I'd say...
If you're harnessed up,
Two.
it's just like a sport
But
and
for
an
you,
activity.
you're not harnessed. Only you.
That's a 5.
Okay, but you
Yeah.
are harnessed.
Then
okay,
that's a
okay,
1.
So harnessed
What does the
1.
card say? What does the card say? It just says scale a 100-foot vertical rock face. There's nothing about a harness.
If there's no
That's a
harness,
5.
that's a 5.
Okay.
There's
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Hated by your neighbors on both sides.
That's a 1. That's an everyday reality for
Yeah,
me.
That's
no
yeah.
problem.
I mean, back in my old place, we had a neighbor who was a total. I'm sticking my thumb down.
You just sounded like a boat foghorn. That's a SpongeBob sound effect.
Whop. Oh man. Yeah, I'd say for this one, it's a 1. I'd be fine without talking to my neighbors.
I'm still not recovered from that.
Oh wow. Brice is trying so hard not to laugh.
Okay. All right.
Dude,
The guy from Rock Bottom and SpongeBob.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
can't understand your accent.
Yeah, there you go. Good night.
Good night.
This is Advanced Darkness. Yeah.
Okay, moving forward.
Moving
All
right
right,
along.
That was one of the 2 cards.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, all right. Share the same name as 9 victims of a serial killer. 5. Or
5. 5.
Yeah.
lose your memory.
5.
Juggle 3 flaming torches.
5. Get murdered brutally by a serial killer.
Followed
Die 5.
followed by on the highway by an angry truck driver.
What? 5? Wait. Followed on the highway by an angry truck driver.
That's honestly
Not followed by the highway.
Followed by the highway.
okay. If
The highway's running after you, like comically, like grew arms and legs, like shuffling towards you.
No, it would go something like this. I'm using the car to like.
I can't really laugh. I can't laugh that hard. I gotta pee.
okay, wait. Okay, if it's an angry truck driver, that's like,
Yeah.
I can go faster than him because there's no way whatever car I'm driving can be outsped by a big truck.
Are we talking truck, like semi truck,
Like
or pickup
semi-truck.
truck?
Semi-truck.
Oh, semi truck. Yeah, you're gone.
Yeah.
No, you're fine. Oh, you mean you
Yeah,
mean
semi
like
truck, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like you're gone, as in like you're crushed. And I was like,
No.
okay.
But if
no.
it's like a ram,
Oh, yeah.
like,
No, I'm
but if
talking
it's
like you
like
just take off, you're
like a
done.
If it's like
ram,
a Jeep
ram
and Jeep, like a Ford F-150.
Yeah.
or Ram 1500, nope, you're dead.
I mean,
Bye-bye.
Well, I mean,
no.
if you've managed to like maybe take out his tires or something.
No, I mean like if it's
Slash
just
tires while you're in the
speed
car.
on speed,
Yeah.
it's probably pretty.
You can make him cause a car crash.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is I'm assuming these freeways aren't
Aaron,
completely
you have experience with that.
X.
What?
You have experience with brake checking.
You're not gonna want to brake check a big truck, Shane.
You brake check, crash, and then just keep on going.
I was just gonna say, get off at the nearest exit ramp.
Yeah, but he would follow you though.
Yeah, you follow,
Okay.
or just go to a police station.
Okay,
Yeah, that's true.
all it takes is me running one red light and he's cooked, or a police will see it and then get involved.
And get him.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You'd
Okay,
have to have
so-
a convincing story for the officer if you read it
Exactly.
Oh yeah, no. The moment it's like, hey, why'd you run for me?
That guy behind me.
That guy with a lead pipe.
barreling towards you.
crashes into your car. The cop's like, "Oh my gosh, you're right. Oh, we have a crazy man behind the car. You stun on him.
Done. Attempted vehicular manslaughter is like, pew 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 pew.
Yeah, that's when you get the pistol.
All right. What's the
Lights out.
numbers?
That's a 3,
3?
2.
I'd say
Not 3. Yeah, it's a 3.
All right, that's it. All right, all for 3.
Especially if you're in a rust bucket. Like, it depends on like what car you're driving. If
That's-
you're driving,
If I'm
like-
driving my car, I'm probably.
Yeah.
If I'm driving my car, I think I'd be fine.
yeah. I just got to go to my old. I just got to get Bessie to get going, and then it should be
Bessie.
fine.
All reliable.
Pepe Mobile.
Yeah, the Pepe Mobile. When the Pepe Mobile, which by the way, for those that don't know, is the name of my car. Don't ask the origin. It's a very long story.
Long
But
story. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It is not a long story.
Yes, it is, Shane.
No, it's
but no, as long as I get it kicked into gear, it'll be fine.
my car's name is Bartholomew.
Aw.
My car's name is the Pimp Wagon. I haven't thought of a legitimate name for it yet, so I've just
older
been,
car's name-
I've been
leave that.
referring to it as the Pimp Wagon.
My
Well, there you
old
go,
car's
leave it.
name was Deltrice.
Not letting you name my car.
Yeah.
All right, your car's name? Nathaniel.
Like Jaquavius.
Daquan Joquavius.
Oh, boy. All right,
jeez.
do we count that as the last card?
Yeah.
If you want to do one, we do have
all
time
right,
for
all right,
one more.
fine. One
5.
last one. Tasered by police.
That's a 5.
How is that a 5?
Because you're
That
tasered,
is
and the
not-
reason you're going to be tasered, you're going to be arrested immediately after.
No, well,
Well, it doesn't say that.
it says
Well,
tasered by the
necessarily-
you
police.
can't
that.
assume. It's like the
Sure, you can
rock
assume,
climbing
but-
one.
Like they're testing it. They could be testing it.
Then I have to go to court afterwards.
No. They're testing it. They're testing it
They
in
just
their
appear,
facility.
tase you, and disappear.
Yeah.
They just despawn.
There you go.
Did you spawn like a Minecraft mob when it turns to daylight?
There you go. It's gone.
All right, well, I
Wow.
think that's it for the worst case scenario card game.
Half of these weren't worst case scenarios. The other half were just unbearably 5.
But anyways, thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, for listening to this podcast episode. Aaron, I'm kind of taking over your intro spot.
No,
but
that's
if
fine.
Yeah,
okay.
I got it now. I'm taking it from here.
No, I'll take it. I have the announcer voice. So this has
Do
been,
you, Shane?
Yes, it
I'm
is.
the one with 2 years of radio experience.
Yeah.
This is the worst case scenario.
Other than Aaron.
With your
Between me and Shane, I'm talking.
with your host Aaron Siegel and with also Brice.
You are married?
I was thinking about my brother. I was thinking about my brother. I have a brother named Aaron. Cutting room floor. Cutting room
Oh, no, it's not.
That's getting its own exclusive upload.
This is like that clip of Dave Mustaine talking about the 90s. He goes, "So yeah, since we put out that album, me and Lars have gotten married. Not to each other, but."
Okay, wow. Okay, well.
So thank you all for listening, JDs and Lentelman. I'm Brice Guskovic. This is not Aaron Siegel. This is Aaron
That's my
Gresser
brother anyways.
over here.
That's my,
Yes.
All right.
And now this is Shane Siegel,
All right,
who's
yeah,
not
this is-
married
okay.
to Aaron.
This is Shane Siegel signing off for now.
And I'm Aaron Gresser. And thank you for staying after hours. And thank you, Lord, that we were able to start this recording today. But hey. So thank you for staying after hours. We'll catch you next time. Goodbye. Thank you for listening to the Double After Hours podcast. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. Be sure to check out our social media pages on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. I'm Aaron Gresser, and thanks for staying after hours.